I bought more than 7,000 Legends Capsules for a reason, and this is why I chose to not mess with any team sticker. Regular team stickers are extremely not. Hello everyone, my name is Ohad, and as always, welcome back to another video. I've been going over my recent comments as I usually do to get some inspiration, and there were lots of questions still going around about the 2020 RMR investment. Now, I don't like to feel as if I'm being too repetitive with my content, however, as long as people are still asking for that, you guys shall receive it. Today I want to quickly go over all the items the 2020 RMR sale has to offer and try to break down questions like: is it better to buy lots of low value items or few items that are more expensive? When does the RMR sale end? Was it a mistake to get only the Legends Capsules? And my thoughts on team stickers as a long-term investment, aka when should you sell? And hopefully by the end of this video everyone will have their questions answered. If you are new to this channel, you are more than welcome to leave some feedback in the comment section, subscribe to my channel, and please keep on asking questions so I can make my videos more relevant for you. Okay, so we got quite a bit to talk about, and I want to start with the first question I mentioned, which was: is it better to buy lots of low value items or few items that are more expensive? But it is inevitable to answer this question without referring to the others. The funny story about that question is that someone asked me about it like a month ago, and I promised that I will make a video about it, so here we are finally getting it done. And this became relevant, right? Like, you can go on and buy lots of low value paper stickers compared to buying the gold ones. So for me, the question here is about what is the best way to make a profit without compromising on convenience. Because in reality, no one wants to mess with tens of thousands of stickers and the whole process of storing them, let alone selling them. Very quickly you can notice that it's not easy to scale a low value investment. So most of the time, if you have a reasonable amount of cash, that might not be the ideal approach for you. But with that being said, I think low value items can be considered as a more secure investment. Thanks to its low value, every single penny change results in relatively high percentage profit. And that's what we're going after. Those secure investments that can easily put us on the green side and give us that relief we can just sell it the next day for profit and move on to the next thing. So the only bad aspect of it right now that I can see is the hard work you need to put in when the item itself is extremely cheap, but it is definitely worth it. Now again, not all low value items were created equal. We can take a look at a cheap case, a cheap team sticker, or maybe a cheap capsule. These are all cheap items that we can benefit from the low value, but they all have different growth potential. So when it comes to high value items in low quantity, in my opinion that should be an item that you know for sure will do well at all times, no matter the situation. An example of that would be buying an upgrade, collection skins. These are the stuff that you just know they will do well and remain firm regardless of what's happening. So let's say for example there is a PGL major. Those same people won't necessarily rush to sell those items just to reinvest in the PGL major. When it comes to gold stickers, basically you still need to choose a specific team to bet on, and it makes things more convenient for you because it costs much more than a regular sticker. Now I know this will trigger some people. Yeah, the gold ones do look better and they are more desirable, the price would change more rapidly, but we want to take a look at percentage change. There is a big difference between going from $1 item to $2 item than going from $100 to $180 item. And not just in terms of the actual percentage change, the volumes are completely different. I bought more than 7,000 Legends Capsules for a reason, and this is why I chose to not mess with any team sticker. Regular team stickers are extremely not stable. Those cannot be a solid long-term investment that I would be satisfied with. When I was saying regular team stickers, I was referring to any major team sticker. In this RMR situation, they turned the autograph capsule into a team sticker capsule, so the rules are a little bit different here. What usually happens with a regular team sticker is that, to begin with, they are not being sold in high volumes. After some time, the volumes decrease even more, and approximately more than a year later, depends on the sticker, it can go down to near 0 sales per day. And then, the volume would change based on events that happen in the pro scene. For example, a team quits, a player decided to move to another team, and so on. This is what's happening to me right now with the Katowice 2019 Navi Fall stickers that I'm still holding. It's funny to say this, but they are no longer relevant. So yes, you can go on and buy some team stickers, any team stickers actually, and enjoy the prosperity we're experiencing nowadays. But it is in my belief that it is not a sustainable investment in the long run. Very quickly it should begin to flatten, as I mentioned in my previous video, and this is where it all comes down to. Now, what I decided to do is, instead of trying and guessing which team would be the most desirable one, I'm better off buying the entire capsule and let other people have the unboxing risk on my behalf. The gold stickers are more interesting than the normal ones, but at the same token are harder to obtain. So instead of choosing one team, I chose 8 different teams at once. And I'm cool with that, even though I'm getting less profit, because I know that I'm getting the capsule for a cheap price. I know that the volumes would always be greater than the stickers themselves, and I have 8 different teams that can increase my capsule value. For me, that's the ultimate way to minimize your risk while still making money. And don't get me wrong, buying cheap stickers will work itself out. It's just that you need to be much more cautious about it. I'm still thinking about how the PGL Major will affect those stickers, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I assume that most likely it will cause a drawback in most items out there, since people would again need money to invest in something else, therefore that's your time frame in my opinion. If you would need that cash as well, a couple of months before the PGL Major in October, that probably would be the most optimal time to sell. An old friend of mine also wrote this detailed comment about why he thinks choosing the Legend Capsule was a bad idea. What he tried to explain there is that the Challenger Capsule is having the most worthy stickers and the Legend Capsule is slightly behind. So here is my response to that. Let's not confuse the price tag with the demand. The Legend Capsule is the #1 trending item for a reason. It's kicking ass in terms of volume compared to any other capsule. There are much fewer Challenger stickers out there compared to the Legends. And we know that the quantity available correlates with the price. So I'm not surprised that it is not the most worthy capsule right now, but what is important to me is that people would have a long sustainable desire for the capsule I choose, so I won't have to struggle in terms of selling volumes. On top of that, those teams achieved their legend status for a reason. They performed well enough to be worthy of that title. Those are admirable teams, and so it makes the most sense to me to go for the mainstream option. I don't necessarily think the capsule would explode so quickly, but since the volume is much higher, I feel more comfortable betting on them to be at the top. And last but not least, I have no clue when the RMR sale should end. There is no information about the 2021 RMR tournaments. If I had to make a wild guess, I would say a few days before the end of the Operation Broken Fang. That way it would be 1 week past their update of the market alts, just to be fair, and everything will collide together. But who knows, maybe they will pull out a Broken Fang sale at the last minute. That's all for today guys, thank you so much for watching another video, be sure to subscribe, leave your like, leave some feedback down below. As always, wish you a wonderful weekend, talk to you soon.